Hi there guys, in this video we're going to talk about a couple of things. The main thing being these alien crash sites, which is something we've just found two more. Now I've wanted to go and have a look at the first one. I know it was a few months back, but to be honest I didn't know it actually was about. So I wanted to go and have a look for myself. I know things may have changed since it was first investigated. So to actually get to the first crash site, we need to head over to this system here. I'm not going to pronounce it because it's quite a long name. Again, this is not far from the other two crash sites, although like I said this was found a couple of months back. And we need to head over to this planet right over here, which is A9. As you can see, it's a little bit out, but it's not too far. Once there, you will have to go to the coordinates minus 26.3 to 97.7. Just noticed though there is a facility there now. I guess because it's been found a while, there's a research base, but I'm going to have a look at that. Like I said, I don't know if you already know that's there. I mean, you may have actually visited it a while back. Anyway, so I'm going to have a look and see what's here. So as I was approaching the crash site, I saw this ship floating above. At first I was quite excited because I thought it might have been an alien spacecraft. However, on closer inspection, you'll notice it's not. It's actually an Imperial ship. It's still nice to see these big ships about. This is actually hovering directly above the crash site now, so I'm not too sure exactly what it's doing here. Just not far from it, to the sort of behind you, is the actual installation, so you can actually go and land there as well. The crash site itself is still there, believe it or not. But it seems to have changed a little bit. I'll show you that in a sec. So yeah, the crash site is still there. However, it does, I think, look a little bit different than what I've seen in other videos and pictures, whereas it's got this kind of blue ice surrounding it. On approach as well, which is kind of strange that I didn't get scanned, and on crash site 2 and 3 I somehow got some weird ship scan. However, this one, nothing seemed to happen, even though there's a dreadnought ship sitting just directly above it. It didn't even bother to scan me. So I'm going to have a look on the surface level and see if there's anything much going on. I also noticed that there is much less noise here. Crash site 2 and 3, specifically 2, is a pretty noisy crash site. So if there is life, that's possibly where you're going to find it. On crash site 3 it seems to be something a bit more of a battle or something, not too sure exactly. However, this one does look kind of pretty dead now. In one of the previous videos I did put the question out there, why do you think we're only finding these on the surface? And a Buzzard Brothers said that it could potentially be because the ship was pulled out of hyperspace, and then when it was actually coming out of hyperspace it materialised inside the planet. My only counter question to that is that how come the ship seems to be torn apart? If you look at obviously the crash sites, the ship is literally been ripped to pieces. These bits obviously are supposed to be attached in some way. I do find it odd that we're finding these crash sites so close together. I mean, obviously regarding the size of the Elite and Dangerous galaxy, 20-30 light years is pretty close to each other. One thing I did wonder is that maybe we're seeing the result of a second alien race, i.e. the first alien race are getting wiped out or destroyed, and we're seeing their crash ships whilst the second race is actually getting away. That would probably explain why we didn't see any hardpoints deployed in the third crash site. Like the second alien race turned up and attacked both sides straight away. But if you have any thoughts on this, please post them below. I'll always read them. It's interesting to see what you think of it. So the actual crash site itself does seem quite lifeless now. Like I said, I know it was found a month or so ago, but still, there's definitely I don't think there's any life here now. So all this is very confusing, I think. Obviously, why are these ships so close together? Why are we only finding them on the planet? And are these ships actually Thargans? Are these ships hostile? We have so many questions that you just don't know about these ships, and like I said, all we're seeing is the sort of end result of each ship. I do think that adding a hostile alien race would benefit the game. This would give a common goal for a lot of people to work together like for defence missions for stations, say, or for protecting convoys, or maybe going on the attack for installations. Whether this is the case, we just don't know at the moment, but I'm guessing if Frontier are heading in this direction, we're going to find out fairly soon, maybe. Depends how things go, I guess, with the development and that, but Frontier seem to be teasing a lot of alien stuff, and like I said, so hopefully we'll find out soon. If you have any comments or suggestions, it'd be interesting to read them, please leave them below. If you like the video, please like it, that always helps me quite a lot. If you do as well like the video, please subscribe, that's also beneficial to me. Thanks guys for watching, take care and have fun out there.